Did you know that the land New Orleans is built on is less than 6,000 years old?
All right, let's see it.
How is this even possible? Because New Orleans is built on the delta that was created by the Mississippi River, and that delta is less than 6,000 years old. But here's the problem. How old is the Mississippi River? 80 million years old. And if a river is 80 million years old, its delta should also be 80 million years old. If you have a river, you have a delta. That's how this works.
No, it's not.
But why did this happen less than 6,000 years ago?
It's really quite simple. The Mississippi River, the geology that supports it, the climate around it, the sea levels, the coastlines have all been changing significantly for millions and millions of years. You go back a long time, the Gulf Coast shoreline was actually miles inland from where it is now. And because the Mississippi and other rivers have been dumping so much sediment into the Gulf, that shoreline got pushed out to miles beyond where it is today. And then at the end of the last ice age, we have a lot of glaciers melting and water running into the seas, and sea levels suddenly rise by about 100 meters over the course of a few thousand years. And around 8,000 or 7,000 years ago, that rising sea level begins to decelerate and stabilize, which means we have new shorelines that are now stable. And this is why when we look around the world at the biggest rivers and the main deltas, they're all around 7,000 years old, because that's when the sea levels leveled off, and that's when the shorelines stabilized so that those deltas could develop and could exist down to today.
Because you've been lied to.
No, you haven't.
The Mississippi River isn't 80 million years old.
Yes, it is.
It's probably less than 6,000 years old.
No, it's not.
Having formed after Noah's flood, which according to the Bible happened 5,300 years ago, lining up exactly with the formation of the Mississippi Delta.
No, this is a laughably misguided misunderstanding and or misrepresentation of very simple, very clear, very well-established science on the part of someone who's trying to perform conviction and confidence regarding a dogma that is not supported by any data, so that they can convince the audience who already accepts that dogma but needs to feel validated in accepting that dogma that there's an actual rational basis for this dogma, and there absolutely is not.